Can't believe it, Anti-Melster. Bigfoot exists.
That wasn't Bigfoot, Melster. That was more like Smallfoot. I can stomp and crush that little ape man that walked across your bed, as little as he is. Smallfoot.
That was Bigfoot, Anti-Melster. That was Bigfoot. Hi, this is the Melster. This is my review of SAS Rise of the Black Swan, baby. It's a movie that's streaming on Netflix right now. And it's about a group of mercenaries that's going around doing jobs for people, doing hits, spreading fear and mayhem throughout this town. But the mercenaries don't know there's another that's coming that basically has the same skills as the mercenary. And it's an all-out war. The mercenaries hijacked this train, and they're upset because they didn't get the payment they received, and they hijacked the train. But they don't know it's a player on the train that got the same skills that they do. I mean, this movie was good. It was action all the way through. Rise of the Black Swan. I just like that name. SAS Rise of the Black Swan. It's a movie that's streaming on Netflix right now. You can see I'm excited. I watched this movie a couple of days ago. It was good. It was good. And it started out basically with a father, you know, and you can tell that he trained his kids to be members of this organization that he started called the Black Swan. And they're mercenary, heartless mercenaries going around doing jobs for people, spreading fear and mayhem wherever they go. And all they want basically, just to get, what they reserve. It's the payment. I mean, it's just, you don't know who to trust in this movie. I mean, it's a prime minister in this movie. He could have sent them out. Anybody could have sent this group of mercenaries out. You really want to find out who sent them out to spread this mayhem to about maybe, about the middle of the movie or, about a few minutes after the middle of the movie. It was just a great movie. And the leader of these mercenaries, she was sharp as hell. She was bad at it. She was bad. She was just, the way she was just spreading fear throughout this train, telling these people, do as I say, or else. I just couldn't believe it. And you're probably gonna recognize the actress. She's on she used to be on a show that used to air on the WB. But I mean, it was just this Black Swan mercenary group was good. They ain't care about nobody. You just have to do as they say. And the player on the train, he was a good guy, but he basically had all the skills that they had. And it was like an all-out war. She was saying, find the player. Yeah, the leader of the mercenary was saying, find this player. You have to find this player. And he was doing his thing, trying to save people, eliminating the bad guys. And it was a rock solid movie. When I watched this, Netflix sent me a notification that the movie was ready for streaming. I didn't even remember adding this for a notification. But I said, okay, maybe I did. And when I watched it, I said, yeah, I see why I did. The movie was great. I just couldn't believe this movie. It was action all the way through. Like I said in my last review, Netflix be coming out with these awesome movies. And it was a great movie. If you like shoot 'em up movies, this is what you need. I mean, it was all about this train. When the Black Swan hijacked this train, at first they didn't know that the player was on the train. Then when they found out, they said you got to find and eliminate the player on the train. And it has its own twists and turns through the movie that I think You have to watch this movie. SAS Rise of the Black Swan. You have to watch this movie. It's a Netflix movie. This was a good movie. I liked it. This movie. I mean, I don't know. I just liked it. This movie. You have to watch this movie. It was a good movie. You know, I liked it, all the stars in it. I liked the action sequences, the sets they chose. You know, the way they was dressed, the way their hair was, especially the lead actress, the leader, where her hair was. I mean, I just liked everything about this movie. And it had its own twists and turns, where they was shooting, shooting out on the train, outside the train. I mean, it was it was a great movie. Please check this out. This is the Melster, and this is my review of the Netflix movie SAS Rise of the Black Swan. Please check it out.
So you telling me Bigfoot doesn't exist, Anti-Melster? I told you and told you, Melster. Bigfoot does not exist. He is a myth. All those stories and movies are not true. He is a myth. Do you ever remember him being so small like that when you walk across your bed? No. So Bigfoot is a myth. You are just so crazy and so out of it. You never understand that Bigfoot is a myth like you are, Melster. Myth, 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 myth. Myth, 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 myth. Myth, 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 myth. Melster myth.